how long you was in there?
Man, I stayed there about 7 years. That's all.
But how many altercations you think you had since you was in there?
How many altercations?
Fights and
man, I said
you got jumped.
My first year on the probation hold, first year all that. I think I got in a fight every 2 days, bro.
The first year?
Yeah. Man, I used to call my girl real shit, bro.
Yeah, that add up to 100 and something, man.
Ain't none of them I never won.
Damn.
Hey, bro, I used to call my girl home and I ain't lying. Tell her, baby, call the prison and actually check me off the line. See, can you get me off this line? You know what I'm saying? I used to do that shit because I couldn't look in the face. And you know, I used to hear stories about, man, you shit like that. They'll try to fuck you and all you shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But thank God I ain't never witnessed this shit. It's funny now, bro, but you can see this shit really happening.
But hold up, you said every other day for...
Yeah.
So,
man, the deputies knew me, man.
Over 100 times.
Yeah, more than that, probably.
God.
Hey, the brother deputies, when they used to come to the gate, they already knew who it was at the gate, waiting. Yeah, real shit.
Damn.
See, the famous words back then was, deputy,
Yeah.
I can't live down that motherfucker. I've been on the Christian line. In my mind, I'm thinking I'm safe.
Yeah.
Because it's a Christian line. But ain't nothing but the devil on that motherfucking line, bro. Damn. Ain't nothing but the devil. I seen a young dude come in there the first time. In my mind, he trying to get in a safe spot. I'm on my side of the mattress. I'm doing my shit, paying attention. You know, I'm looking at the preacher, who the Don rep over the Don.
Yeah.
Slick side getting. Damn. Yeah. Come nightfall, curtains on the bed hanging down. Hearing motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, playing and shit, but you also hearing motherfuckers get humped on, screwing on, talking about stop. Yeah, it get real, it get real. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. For the love of God, I couldn't understand why they commit so many crimes and won't go in on inside of there.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but balls and slings in that dick. And if what you gonna see if yours bigger than his? That's all it is.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it really is. It'll take you away. And I never thought in a million years that I would be in a place like that, bro. You know, it takes away from your life being in East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. It takes away from your life.
Damn.
And that bitch is big. Yeah, and it's big. See, like we was talking about the new prison. See, the old prison is completely scary.
So it's an old one and a new one?
Yeah, the old one is scary. See the new one, they got guards, you know what I'm saying? In that old one, they throw you away. They put me on a wing called A4.
Okay.
And bro, you know they get them sacks, and they give you the sacks with the sheets and shit like that to go in there.
Yeah, the little netted sack.
Yeah, you got your toothbrush and your toothpaste and your shit like that. They give me that. And they walked me down the tier. It ain't had no lights down this tier. And this tier here really separate the jail. You know what I'm saying? It really separate because you can't see nothing. It's a doorless shit, bam.
So when you saying no lights, it's dark.
Dark. You don't know if you're going to A, B, or C, or D. You don't know what they telling you, and they say A4. And so the guard get on there, he rack the gate, he say, open the gates to A4. So open the gates to A4. And I'm thinking he racking the gates, like I said, for me to walk through that. But he's really racking the gates for everybody to come see you.
Yeah.
And see who you is. Or slick side shit. So I got my mattress. So the dudes tell me, come on in, thug. So I go in that bitch, you know. I got to ask the dude about my bed, that, you know what I'm saying? Do I got to sleep on top? I got to ask the dude, can he move his shit off my bed so I can get comfortable in that shit? But I ain't,
so
you know.
So he at the bottom bunk, you at the top.
Right. And what I'm telling you, bro, to ask a big dude about your size, some shit like that, you're not knowing what the answer you gonna get, you know?
Right.
And you know, the answer I got was this nigga just stood there, looked at me like I'm fucking crazy. So no, I just left my mattress right there and I went to the day room. You know, I didn't know they call a day room a day room. You know, so the day room is where the TV and shit at. You know, the phones and the games and shit like that. And I said, well, it kind of look all right. But being locked away from where nobody could see you get your ass whooped, that ain't all right.
Yeah.
Say people think you check off lines just to be checking off lines. Man, I check off the line to survive.
Right.
Man, you know how many ass whoopings I got?
God damn.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I didn't never say I didn't know how to fight, and I ain't never say I was scared. I ain't say no pussy. But I jumped off the porch at 18, 19 years old. My mama killed me. I ain't do all that shit though.
I feel you keeping it real, because a lot of people come tell these prison stories and lying about all this and doing this shit. You keep it real.
Yeah, I couldn't do that shit. So fighting wasn't my thing. I always was able to talk my way out of shit.
Right.
But now you gotta have zoos to buy your way out of shit.
Now let me ask you, how long you was in there?
Man, I stayed in that bitch about 7 years. That's all.
But how many altercations you think you had since you was in there?
How many altercations?
Fights and
man, I said
you got jumped.
My first year on the probation hold, first year on that bitch, I think I got in a fight every 2 days, bro.
Damn.
Real shit.
The first year?
Yeah. Man, I used to call my girl, real shit, bro.
Yeah, that add up to 100 and something, man.
Ass whoopers. Ain't none of them I never won.
Damn.
Hey, bro, I used to call my girl home and I ain't lying. Tell her, baby, call the person and actually check me off a line. See, can you get me off this line? You know what I'm saying? I used to do that shit because I couldn't look motherfuckers in the face. And you know, I used to hear stories about, man, you pussy and shit like that. They'll try to fuck you and all you shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But thank God, I ain't never witnessed this shit. It's funny now, bro, but you could see this shit really happening.
But hold up, you said every other day for...
Yeah.
So...
Man, the deputies knew me, man.
Over 100 times.
Yeah, more than that probably.
God.
Hey, the brother deputies, when they used to come to the gate, they already knew who it was at the gate. Waiting. Yeah, real shit.
Damn.
See, the famous words back then was, deputy,
Yeah.
I can't live. I can't live down that motherfucker. It ain't my fault.
I mean, it's funny now, but I know in there it was a whole different, ball game, some serious shit.
Man.
Now, out of all those 100 times, you say you got your ass whipped. What was the worst one you would say? How that one went down?
Man, this what happened was, I was sitting at the table playing Boo Ray.
Okay.
And we were playing Boo Ray. And I booed. And if you know anything about booing, I mean, you gotta pay, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The devil and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I booed and shit like that. I ain't have the money of the zoos on my set.
Okay.
So I'm telling the dude, I'm gonna pay you off later.
Yeah.
So went to the chow hall, came back from the chow hall. First the dude took my chicken off my plate while we were sitting there eating the chow. You know what I'm saying? He took my chicken, he said that's one payment. He took my chicken, the bird, man. Bird, they come on Wednesday.
So you sitting there eating,
yeah.
You walk up till you took your shit.
Yeah, nigga just sat there and ate my shit in front of me. And I ain't about to argue with him because, I know I own.
Yeah.
But it's when I got back on the till, motherfuckers holler wreck call. And I ain't never knew what wreck call meant because that's my first time in this bitch. And I'm not used to this shit from where the fuck I'm from. And I tell you that. I thought motherfuckers see a wreck outside the window, so I'm asking motherfuckers about, wreck. Yeah. Nigga throwing shoes at me, talking about try these bitches on, Doug, try these bitches on. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to put on these fucking shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what they mean. Yeah. I learned what the shit, when you put on shoes, that means you got to strap.
Time to strap.
So I got to pay this nigga his shit back. But at the same time, I know he want it right now. So it ain't my top, you know what I'm saying? Nigga pumped me out, put me in a circle. Bing, 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 bam, bam, bam. Nigga whooped my ass so bad, I called home my old lady who was cheating on me to tell her I apologize to her.
God
Real
damn.
shit. I seen a better future. That ass whooping there had me in the infirmary. I went to the infirmary because I think my mouth, it got fucked up. And I ain't never tell nobody in the streets about this shit.
Right.
Because certain shit you don't want motherfuckers to know.
Right.
But I got my ass whooped real bad that time. Man. And what's scary, if you stand on that same till, you gotta go through that shit every day with that same motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah. Either you gonna beat his ass or he gonna continuously beating your ass.
Right.
And some niggas ain't, about the other funny shit, but niggas just do that shit to make a statement and prove a point. And he was proving it on the wrong, man, because I ain't mean nobody no harm. You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't say to yourself one day, man, I'm gonna sneak me a nigga in here, set me in.
Yeah, I did call myself one time doing that. I went to court and I thought they was gonna release me. Just so happened when the court came back to the prison and they shot me back. So I built my nuts up, you know what I'm saying, and my motherfucking mind went in the fucking day room one time, and I unplugged the TV. And I hollered, let's get it up there.
Yeah.
And my stupid ass not knowing let's get it up there mean you gotta point out the nigga who you want to fight. And obviously a nigga like me, I'm gonna pick out a small nigga.
Yeah.
Man, that little nigga whoop my ass, man. Man, the way them niggas dance and fight in the chair, it's different. And I'm just saying, you gotta realize the decision, the choices you making that bitch, cause sometimes you get your ass whooped real bad, bro.
Right.
But I thought I built my nuts up to do that shit, but it was trying to prove a point. Not to them, but to me.
Right.
And it fucking let me down again. But you know, bro.
Damn. So you called a nigga out and he still didn't know.
Shit, yeah. Say, bro, I was moved around so much in the prison. I filled out a request form for trustee. And man, just so happened I just knew trustee was the shit. You know, I used to see them come down the hall, laundry. I said, man, I want to be on trustee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been everywhere in this bitch but trustee. Right. Man, I got the opportunity to go on trustee. Them niggas worse than the motherfuckers in the regular fucking camps. You heard? Real shit, bro. Only thing about them, they got tobacco, they got the smokes, they got the, you know, they got everything. They got the food. You know what I'm talking about?
Seem like the trustee should be laid back. Huh?
Yeah, it should have been laid back. But ask my girl how many times we've been on lockdown for visitation, couldn't come out because motherfuckers doing scheming and slime and shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? The rules that apply to the streets, you could throw all that shit away once you walk through them doors. Right. Yeah.
With NITTY, put your mouth on the titty. That's all I'm trying to tell you.